Alright guys, results are in, or at least as good as I can do. We've harvested a portion of this field. After doing many calculations, multivariable calculus, quantum computing. I don't have a yield monitor, I don't have GPS, but I use Google Maps to figure out how far I was traveling down and back. And after some computations, basically the meat of the field, and so far we've only been on Albert Lee's 88-day hybrid, I believe. Blue River Organic 88-day. Yeah, so in the meat of the field, we're looking at about 180 bushel an acre. Is what I figure. Could be a little bit more, could be slightly less. Yeah, 180, maybe 190 bushel an acre in the meat of the field. Also did the headlands. So that's brought our field average thus far down to about 160 bushel. But that is the best looking hybrid I got so far. I think the field average will continue to go down a little bit because we're moving out of this 88-day into some other stuff. But that's exciting for me. Really cool stuff in my opinion. I figure, so I put on 3,000 pounds of pelleted poultry manure from Crop Fertility Services per acre out here, so that works out to be about 120 pounds of N. So if we're getting 180 bushel off 120 pounds of N, that's like 0.7 pounds of N per bushel. So pretty efficient. Besides that, I put out a pelleted gypsum and micronutrient blend. So we got that out here too, and then I did 2 or 3 foliar passes with a drone where put on very little fish and molasses. I don't know how much per acre, but it's a very small amount with a biological EM1. So that is much less, like it's not even a pound of N per acre, even close to that in each of those. It's more of a biological fertilizer, I don't know. Anyways, that's what I did. Pretty pumped, pretty stoked. My field averages are usually pretty shit. I got small fields, lots of headlands where you turn around with 6-row equipment, so you kind of run them down a lot. And then I have just a wonderful amount of deer, not horrifying amount of deer out here that put pressure on stuff. But yeah, I figure, I was making it down and back once here, so once I figure out how far I was going, you can kind of figure out your yield in the meat of the field, which is more relevant probably to people than my field average for the reasons I was just talking about. But yeah, so I'm gonna march down this field, and yeah, the field average is gonna go down because if you look, suddenly it's shit corn. This is the trial plot we did for a company at their request, and I think the most frustrating thing about this is, well, the yields suck. Obviously, that's frustrating. There's tiny ears on these suckers. I didn't really want to do it in the first place, but they asked me to, and I don't know, I have a hard time saying no sometimes, and they're nice people. I was excited about their company, so I did it. But it's just disappointing because I don't have that many acres. I'm trying to maximize my yields, because I'm limited on acreage, and so I put this in. Turned out bad, but the kicker is they never came out and looked at it. They never talked to me. They never did one fucking thing to check in on how it did, which is just like, why the hell am I doing this? So we got 2 passes of shit corn here, and then we got Albert Lee's. Company wasn't Albert Lee, don't worry about it. Albert Lee's got good corn. 80, this is their 82 day, used to be 14A91. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's pretty good corn. Just not quite as awesome as the 85 and 88 day. Those 2 hybrids are, I guess, very similar. They're out at 85 that I had ordered, so they gave me 88 in replacement, and looks great. And at the end, we got a little Bass hybrids. I think it's Yolanda, and it looks okay, but it's another, I mean, visually it looks like a little step down from the 82 day Albert Lee Blue River. But we'll see. Proof is in the pudding. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that we can shoot and achieve high yields in organics while also doing regenerative work on the soil. You know, the interseeding and has just really improved my soil. And you know, you can look at the Curse Buster video that I just put out. The soil looks great, and here, I'll just see if I can't. Here, one second. Well, can't really get these I don't know, the roots are really in there, but there we go. There, pulled up whole cover crop. I don't know. Never really shows up quite as good on camera, but the soil's really well aggregated. It's got huge amounts of worm activity. So we're regenerating. So that's the results. 180 bushel roundabouts in the meat of the field. Maybe more. Maybe a little bit less. But yeah. Albert Lee's Blue River corn's doing good.